Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guest wants to empower you to learn all about the natural world around you by taking a closer look at the animals, plants, and organisms that you see. Here to share how to get started, we welcome the author of the Everyday Naturalist, Lexa. Great to meet you, Rebecca.
Thank you. Good to be here.
How'd you get started and why write this book?
Well, I have been interested in nature since I was a very little kid. And that, of course, means spending a lot of time learning about what's going on around me.
Right.
I grew up in the Missouri Ozarks, and I moved out here to the Northwest about 20 years ago. Didn't know what a lot of these things were, animals, plants, fungi, etc. So I spent time just teaching myself and came up with a really good system. And so I've been trying to share that system with others so they can learn about the nature around them too.
And you don't really use a cell phone, you don't use AI? It's more about learning about what you see something and investigate what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I might occasionally pull out an app like iNaturalist, but it's more of a little suggestion. The main skill of identification involves bringing in other tools like field guides and dichotomous keys and other tools like that.
Dichotomous keys?
It's a scientific tool that
basically
it's kind of like a choose your own adventure book for nature nerds.
Oh.
So it'll ask you two questions like, does this mushroom have gills or does it not have gills?
Okay.
And depending on what your answer is, sends you on to the next thing. They can be a little complicated. Field guides are a little more
You like the field guide. How does the field guide help us?
Field guides are great because they're books that just have pictures and names and other identifying characteristics of various living beings. And they give a good starting point for recognizing, oh, this being here is the same one as in the book. And then you can start learning more about it.
Yeah. You have, I think we want to show a spider picture, and I'll have you tell me about this one. This is fascinating.
Yeah, that is a cross orb weaver. It's a...
I was going to tell you that, Rebecca.
Yeah.
I could tell. Okay.
And that's a European species that was brought over here to North America. They've actually naturalized. They're pretty well settled in. So you see them a lot in urban areas.
Oh. So you can really identify nature everywhere.
Absolutely.
It's not just, you don't need to walk in the forest. What do you look for? I love birds. What do I look for when it comes to identifying them? I would assume color is a big one, and where the color is, right?
Yeah, so for me, the three big traits for anything, animals, plants, fungi, etc., are going to be size, shape, color.
Size, shape, and color.
Yeah, and that's usually the order in which my brain sort of notices things.
Okay.
I did a bird watching walk last night and saw an American goldfinch fly overhead. The first thing I noticed is it's about that big.
Yeah.
And then I noticed it's got kind of a finchy body shape. And then I noticed the bright yellow belly of the adult male American goldfinch.
Oh, okay. Let's show that. We have a bird picture that we wanted to show, and I just wanted to tell me what this one is. That's not a finch, right?
No, that cowbird.
Okay. And what type of, like, how big is that bird?
That size.
So much bigger than a finch. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, a lot of it, sometimes you'll have something in proportion with the bird. You know, it'll be sitting in a branch or a bush. But sometimes if it's way up in the sky,
you can't really tell.
Blue sky, I'm kind of spitballing, okay, I think it's about that big, but it could be that big. And that's when I start looking at some of the other clues like color, shape, wing beats, the way they fly. Are they in formation with each other?
I know some people who can tell by a sound. Can you tell by sounds?
I am not as good at birding by ear as some people. I tend to forget the songs from year to year and have to remind myself. But there are some songs that are very familiar, kind of like the wook, 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 wook of a northern flicker, for example. Or the chickadee-dee-dee of a chickadee. That one's easy.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even know that rule. Let's take a look at some fungi and tell me, because you have specific things to look for as well when it comes to this, right?
Yeah, so that is a Conocybe species, probably Conocybe floris. It's one of what we call LBMs, little brown mushrooms, any of a number of sort of small, nondescript brown mushrooms. And what clued me in on that being a Conocybe is basically the shape of the cap is just a little bit rounded at the top compared to some of your other LBMs. It's got that little ring of material around the stipe.
You studied, you have a degree in psychology, but I also love this with a certificate in eco-psychology. What is eco-psychology?
So eco-psychology is the psychology of how nature is good for us and how we can use those restorative properties in improving our own mental wellness.
You know, we hear that all the time from people on the show. It's like, take a walk outside. It's the best thing for your mental health. And you do that all the time. I love it. I love it. You have a book event. It's at Powell's, and it's tomorrow. We want to tell everyone all about it. Saturday at 3 o'clock, Powell City of Books on West Burnside. The book, again, is titled The Everyday Naturalist. Rebecca, Lexa, thank you so much. We'll put all that information for everyone on our website at k2.com.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.
Excellent